might get rebellious.
Okay, he definitely didn't pick Samus, so we don't have to see another chillin' dude Samus episode.
Poor
I had
Typo.
to commentate that last night.
Poor Typo.
Yeah, we saw Typo.
I had to talk to Typo about why he lost.
He was very close.
He was close. And we'll see if Westballz comes close to HugS. This has been a HugS year for sure, with an amazing performance at Genesis to start it off and some solid performances following it up. Westballz falling off from his super high peaks of top 10, but still having a decent year when you get really analyze the records, and some good wins in top 10 players as well. Yeah,
he had a rise to the top, beating Wizzy and winning an SSS, so a small climb for West back up. I like the approaches so far from West, keeping it pretty conservative. Down tilt almost getting that kill. It's interesting that they strike here. You would think that Falco gets the advantage here, but a lot of Samuses actually do like this stage. Multiple reasons. You got the wall jump recovery, you got tilts going through the platforms, maybe even a down smash getting an early kill.
Ooh, a little bit of cool movement from HugS.
Oh, of course, these uppies also reach platform.
Are we on 1.0 or 1.02?
It should be 1.02.
Okay.
I actually had that question earlier. I'm pretty sure it is.
I saw some setups that were 1.0, I believe.
It's because Zelda came up earlier, and that actually matters for her.
Right. For those people who might be new to Melee watching, what's the difference between the two versions of Melee released? Why is it relevant?
The biggest difference between 1.0 and 1.02 is the SDI multiplier. There are certain moves under 1% that were not SDI-able before in 1.0.
Ooh, HugS with the grab.
And nice positioning from West. You want to just kind of do your best to hold on to the first stock with these awkward positions. Stay above Samus. She can't really strike in the air too well.
HugS having a lot of trouble getting the kill through.
Yeah, she doesn't have really good kill moves in the air. It's really just nair or bear. Shield poke.
HugS digging deep.
It's kind of that KJH technology where you do that down tilt through her shield. Wow. Great DI from West. If he had DI a little higher, he might have died from vertical.
Okay, Westballz on the hunt a little bit. Oh, finally got that grab was a spot that was pretty similar to what HugS had done before.
Yeah,
nice
it's not too dangerous to actually jump in that middle unless Hugo calls it out with that full hop nair.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of approaches that Samus grounded can deal with.
Yeah. How Hugo played that sequence right there, how HugS played it, was really good. He gets the power shield in there to kind of put the seed of doubt in Westballz' mind. He gets some nice ambiguous wave dashes forward and back, and then he gets the down smash.
Yeah. You want to play it step by step and kind of understand what your opponent's doing.
Yeah, it allows him to slow down the game a little bit. But we see that dash attack now. That's the third time I think this game we've seen him use it. Two from the corner.
And you got to know that for Samus, it's not necessarily just a matter of connecting. He wants to also get closer to center stage. If he takes that hit in center, he might live. But if he takes that hit on the edge.
Westballz just used Shine to cover the missed sweet spot and then killed with an up tilt on the come down.
Yeah, that was really sweet. Very low commit from him. Puts himself in very little danger. Samus in the sky also is just horrible.
Feels a little bit like HugS has had no control over this match. The best he's done is when he's baited in Westballz after a laser barrage, but Westballz!
An up tilt into double down air, and really you just put it well, where the lack of control really stopped Hugo. West coming from the middle of the stage.
Yeah.
How do you find a kill on Samus that fast?
I feel like comboing Samus requires a certain amount of confidence and matchup knowledge, but it's not it's impossible. You see Foxes do it, especially Foxes like Mango, who are really versed in the matchup. And now we see Westballz doing it. We've seen a history of Falco's comboing Samus. It's just hard because the risk of you messing up one sequence of your combo
is pretty high.
Is really big. It's really high. And sometimes they're more strings than combos where you add a little stutter in the middle to wait for them.
She might do an up B out, or she might do an out of shield option. So there is a lot of respect and intimate knowledge, right?
You gotta be closer to Samus. You gotta be intimate.
Yeah, they say you only hurt those closest to you.
And we know that Westballz is close to Samus.
D-Smash is going to cover that platform, and that homing missile forces that low.
Yeah, much better opening from HugS. I somewhat felt emotionally like he was flustered in that first game. Kind of felt like it was still a bit of warm-up.
Yeah, as every approach kind of fails, you sympathize.
Yeah.
This high vertical approach from Falco is very difficult for Samus to deal with. She can't cover above herself very well.
She did trade with the up air.
Yeah, just cool. A little bit. And it's like a down air for Falco, that's worth it.
Yeah. Westballz is able to track down that up B. HugS felt like he had no other option than to press that get out of jail card in the corner, but Westballz was ready with the cuffs.
Yeah, especially because Falco can fast fall so much quicker from the sky. Samus is really a, they call it a sitting duck, but it's almost like a birdless, or a wingless bird.
A flightless bird?
A flightless bird, dude.
Much like the dodo.
In the sky.
You ever seen a turkey, dude? Turkeys are so scary.
They can't fly.
They're just too big.
Imagine if a turkey could fly. That would be terrifying.
Anyways, Westballz and HugS trying to fly around each other. A lot of spacing. Just kind of HugS setting up his zone with projectiles.
Yeah, and that up tilt through the platform almost covering everything.
A little bit of movement.
I like the center ground play from Wes. It's very common for him to do that vertical gameplay too as well, but holding center is very important.
Yeah, I love the way he's playing it right now. It's just like super respectful. He goes to the top platform to force HugS to go into a bad position on the stage.
Yeah, and even when Hugo did call it out with that fair, he only got one attack on.
Right. And he's had really fast platform movement too, so it keeps it ambiguous. So he'll be able to zip around the side platforms, get back down to the center stage, way faster than HugS can react seemingly.
Yeah, it really is just such a huge commitment from Samus. Anytime he jumps, even if he calls it out, it's not too much damage. If he misses, he's in the sky now.
Yeah. It is relatively even as Westballz takes the stock lead.
Yeah, that laser forced a spot dodge, and he waited for it.
HugS coming down invincibly. He goes immediately to the top platform, trying to prevent Westballz from taking camp in there.
Yeah, controlling it as Samus is one of the keys to stopping this jumping nonsense, but he'll mix it up. He'll fall down quickly.
Feels like HugS has not had great edge guards on Westballz this game. We haven't really seen any come through in like the bread and butter style that we usually see from Samus players.
Yeah, West has certainly mixed it up slightly, but
of course.
some timing issues from Hugo. Maybe grabbing the ledge here would help. There you go. 60%, that's a bit of a percent deficit.
Right.
Any move will set for an edge guard pretty much.
Okay. HugS has now kind of shifted the center of the like fighting space to that upper part of the map. He's more proactively going for the top platform. But now Westballz has kind of just shifted in. It's creating these barrage of aerials on the platform, especially when it's at this half height. That's actually a really good spot for Falco to be.
That low height really pierces the ground. And you're right, it's kind of like a heat map where as soon as Hugo started targeting that area, West just went to a different one.
Ooh.
Nice reverse, and he gets it. Nice shot, Hugo. Not fully charged.
Yeah, this should be it. Nice,
Right
really great coverage.
Yeah.
I was wondering what he was going to do. I was like, that looks like it might be too high for an...
a nair or something,
yeah, nair would have worked. He actually goes for the missile.
I like the missile. It's a kill move.
Yeah, I was wondering if up tilt would come out, but now how does HugS fight out of the corner? It's been up B almost every time as his option, and this time again it fails.
Yeah, Hugo kind of takes that bait where West looks like he's doing a bit of auto-cancel back air camping right outside that range, but then he'll full hop. Hugo trying to hold that center ground, and it's a very even game now.
Yeah, I love his adjustments to this, the platform play by Westballz.
Yeah, he's slowed it down. He's approaching from different spots. Very impressive that all the percent has been caught up.
And I don't think we've seen like as crazy a combo from Westballz as like the 2 or maybe 3 sequences we saw in the first game.
Yeah, a lot more deliberate DI. And oh my god, standing missile worked out.
Missile to the face. Westballz pounces.
This shine barely missed.
Oh.
High F tilt.
Yeah, and the shorten. Or was that just too slow or too too far away?
I think he shortened to slow down and avoid that up tilt, but he didn't do the right shorten.
He needed the mid, like the far mid.
Yeah, the far mid.
Damn.
I think there's like 4, and how do you frame by frame know?
You got to be Westballz.
There's only 1 frame difference between them.
He's really good at those 1 frame differences normally, but that's 2 mistakes in a row is enough to end Westballz's ability to get the 2-0. Now we're in game 3 again. Everybody's fighting each other.
Hugo is actually showing us a great trick right now for the competitors out there. If you're not ready, take your character off.
Because then the other guy can't just like spam.
You can't go start. Right?
Yeah. I feel like if you want to though do a like button spam fight against Westballz, you probably will lose.
Yeah, he is very fast. He's gonna press frame perfect.
Yeah. All right.
A little skittle.
A little Call of Duty. A little Overwatch League. I think that might be the more topical reference.
They have infinite ammo in that game.
Unlimited bullets. So both of these guys.
Finally get that approach. Down here also connecting above 0 is really great. The amount of things you can do afterwards opens up.
So now HugS is trying to just avoid, it seems like, the point where he's even on the ground in the corner in the first place. So he's using bombs to try to give himself a little bit more room.
Yeah, and it's a great observation. Before the danger's even there, he's changing his game plan up.
Yeah, and right there, I don't know why Westballz backed off. He's been good in the corner.
I think he's respecting the that Pokeball center we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't want Samus to kind of have too many options.
Oh, wow, that grab, catching him. I think he was about to fall through the platform.
Yeah, that was a very bold grab. How did he grab him on a platform?
It was quick. It was quick, as quick as the Samus grab.
Yeah, it was swift.
This is merciless from Westballz.
Wes is showing us the gun.
That's 168% on HugS.
Yeah.
Westballz is done with this, like, I'm going to combo Samus, I'm going to get these 0 to deaths. At least for the beginning of the match, he's like, I need my stock lead. Yeah,
and especially the back air frustrating him enough to get hit by hard back air. It's kind of hard to land the kill portion of it.
They're fighting on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting interactions. He like kick the missiles.
This is a true showdown. Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, that would have definitely stuffed the recovery. Nice SDI from West, getting away from that area.
HugS still keeping decent control.
Nice DI behind.
Yeah.
Sphere's going to set up for an edge guard. Ooh.
I think Westballz might have thought there was an up B coming. The spot that he spaced at was like kind of enough to bait, but it ends up it's just a fair out of shield from HugS.
Yeah, then you got to DI those pretty differently, so nice mix-up from Hugo. West still on his first stock. He's been playing this double jump game pretty well, changing the timings between full hop, double jump, fast falling or not.
Westballz is giving him nothing. He's playing so locked up.
Low commits, very difficult for Samus to engage with in the air.
Yeah, you even see a little bit of a head reel from HugS. It's very frustrating to play against this style. You know that, you know.
Yeah, he's putting in a lot of effort on every approach. Both of the players have laser focus too, if you look at the cams.
I definitely feel that Westballz has a laser focus in this game.
Yeah, the clarity in his eyes and like the speed at which he's making his decisions shows me he's on point for sure today.
Maybe he got good sleep. Who knows?
Yeah, this F tilt's going to open it up. Jab F tilt, getting that shield pressure. And Hugo at 142.
Yeah.
This is that same situation where if you just frustrate him into misposition, you get either a down tilt, a bear.
It's 3 minutes in, 2 stocks taken. Westballz kind of has a standing stock ready to take from HugS.
Yeah, and even when he is shooting the lasers, the other times he gets these nice approaches. So I got to admit, Wes is playing this really well.
Yeah, I think it's relatively one-dimensional. He is just constantly testing HugS, and HugS is failing the test of the lasers and the runaway.
Yeah.
We saw, though, HugS adjust after game 1 to some of the choices that Westballz made at that point. I wonder if there is a solution here, or if it's just going to be, you know, a firing squad to end the winner's side run.
I think the lack of the top platform makes it a little bit more ambiguous, and where West is going to land and how. He might have relied a little bit too much on that Fountain of Dreams top platform, and that's how Hugo got a couple of his aerial approaches.
Okay.
Nice wave dash back. And that's
so how did he get him to stop lasering? He just kind of stopped. Did he get bored?
Well, he's up a stock, and the momentum's in his favor.
Oh, and he's got these combos.
Yeah, so I think as soon as Hugo slows down.
Oh, he figures I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
Yeah, that's a big down air. Hugo down 2 stocks now.
I mean, that's what I was wondering on the very first stock was like, is he just trying to get his insurance policy in with the kind of laser-heavy style?
Especially when he builds a lead like this, you can keep this stock without too much fear. You play center ground, you hold up. Samus doesn't have too many good vertical kill moves, so pretty safe here.
HugS not expecting the immediate side B. He thought he would go to ledge, I think.
Yeah, of course. West known for his great mix-ups, though. And his like big technical skill. All of a sudden, he just shoots in.
Okay. HugS slowly crawling back. The deficit is still really, really huge.
Yeah, definitely still possible here. A down smash into a fast edge guard could spell the doom.
Yeah, he's lived to like 164 before, so like that's his peak budget, right? Maybe another.
Yeah, maybe he's at half right now.
Right.
A little over.
But it's tough because sometimes Westballz will get you early.
Yeah, and there
he
loses charge shot for getting hit out of up B. So the comeback factor is very low.
And he just gets so little for every bit of percent that West puts on.
Yeah, West camping top platform coming with lasers.
He's up there in the no Samus is allowed club.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Super high dare leading to the second one. West showing dominance in that matchup.
Yeah.
A lot of Falcos will switch to Fox for that matchup because it's so different. You don't get to do your fast combos, have ultimate control. And right there we showed that. Falco, you can just shoot lasers, keep it slow, use your height, your speed.
And he had 2 like near 0 to death combos, so it wasn't like he didn't have that in him. It was just, you know, why play that game when this is going to be